Brian Rabin.
Good evening. My name is Brian Rabin, and I serve as Wootton PTSA President. Due to the terrible tragedy yesterday, our Wootton students won't be here to testify tonight. Tonight, I want to speak plainly about the condition of our schools and the urgent need for the Council to address the growing crisis revealed in the facility condition assessments and the facility condition index scores. These are not abstract numbers, they are a warning system, and the alarms are going off across the county. Wootton High School is one of the clearest examples. The FCA identifies widespread deficiencies, aging mechanical systems, persistent roof leaks, inadequate ventilation, and environmental health concerns that no school community should have to tolerate. The building's FCI score places it among the most deteriorated high schools in Montgomery County, and yet for nearly 2 decades, Wootton has been passed over for modernization. When a roof leaks, it leaks on every student. When a ventilation fails, it fails for every classroom. And when mold grows, and it has, mold doesn't discriminate. It doesn't care about zip codes, test scores, or school boundaries. It affects every child and every educator who walks through those doors. And Wootton is not alone. Magruder and Damascus high schools are also in serious need of attention. The FCA and FCI scores show significant system failures, aging infrastructure, and environmental risks that mirror many of the challenges at Wootton. Magruder and Damascus families have been waiting far too long for a clear path forward. Their concerns are real, their building conditions are documented, and their students deserve the same urgency and investment as any other community. Across the county, multiple high schools are operating with systems well past their useful life. Original boilers from the 70s, electrical systems that cannot support modern infrastructure, modern instruction, and HVAC units that simply cannot maintain safe indoor air quality. These conditions are not aligned with the values of a county that prides itself on excellence, equity, and opportunity. But this crisis is not limited to high schools. Cold Spring Elementary School must remain in the CIP. Cold Spring was simply not built for today's students. The building has fundamental, serious security vulnerabilities that cannot be ignored or delayed, especially after yesterday. Removing or delaying Cold Springs project would leave students in a building that cannot meet basic expectations for safety, supervision, and secure access. The CIP is where we decide where we are serious about our values, safety, equity, and the right of every child to learn in a healthy and functional building. For Wootton, Damascus, and Magruder, the need is immediate. Students and staff are learning and working in conditions that would be unacceptable in any other public facility. The communities have waited long enough. If Wootton and Magruder cannot be added to the CIP this cycle, then at a minimum, I request that the Council fund feasibility studies for both Wootton and Magruder. These studies are the first step toward modernization. A feasibility study is not a luxury. It is the bare minimum required to begin addressing decades of deferred maintenance. During this Black History Month, I want to recognize James A. Cole, who made history by being one of the first Black principals of an integrated secondary school in Montgomery County. He served Wootton High School for 22 years and is the namesake of the James A. Cole Stadium at Wootton. And when Wootton is moved out of its own building, we don't just lose classrooms. We lose the legacy of leaders like James A. Cole. His history is tied to the school, to the community, and to the campus. You cannot relocate a legacy. Thank you.
Thank you.
Reject option A. It don't add up. Reject option A.